Sup, beautiful people? Sup, fellas? Oh my, so freaking hot today, man. Hello, hello. Lightweight first, never mind. Freaking late, buddy. Too late, buddy. Too slow. Alright, boys. I have some exceptionally good news when it comes to this character. When it comes to this character, I have some exceptionally good news. And they are as follows. I redesigned the build yesterday, and it feels much better, and it is much stronger at the same time. Also, how are you doing, everybody? We're gonna do a farming session today, and possibly something else. But for now, let's just farm for a little bit. Hello, hello, everybody. Ooh, this is extra abyssal with 200% daily. Well, that's a challenge. But here's the thing. I had another really cool thing somewhere. I had another... Okay, so here we have this. We have to run that. Then we have to run these citadels. Then we have to run this. And then we have to run this. So might as well start with Chanel. Maybe this one? Maybe this one. Let's do this one. Oh, it's tier 4. Okay. Okay, how about this one then? There we go! Welcome back, everybody. Oh man, it's so hot outside. I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but you know, I said like a week ago that this is like the coldest year I remember, and it turns out nowadays, right now we have African heat in here. African heat, basically. I wish also it was a little bit faster, I have to say. I mean, if the rampage was faster too... Holy smokes. Well, that's a quick 10 divs. Oh, that was fast. Yeah, I don't want to get run over by the train. I think it's coming. Here it's coming. Lightweight. I tell you what, boys. We are much stronger, and I mean much stronger, compared to yesterday. And I mean much stronger compared to yesterday. It's very cold by me, not wearing socks and my toes feel like they have frostbite. Holy smokes, man. Where are you at? No Woods. Where are you at, my friend? Do you like live in Antarctica or something? South Africa? Really? It's cold down there. I mean, out there. That's slightly surprising, I have to say. Oh, abyssal depths already? Well, get on some, you know, find some socks and put them on, my friend. What are you waiting for? Like cold feet like that? Watching my stream of cold feet? Damn it, man. You know, I'm hoping that the gameplay is going to make you a little bit more warm, at least. Nah, it's like I had to pull out the... I don't know if you can hear it, but behind me there is a fan. I had to pull out the fan because, holy smokes, today is something else. It's so hot outside that I can't focus. I cannot focus indeed. Wait, what happened here? I'm assuming that the only thing that this scales with is movement speed. Is that correct? I can only get faster if I'm going to scale some movement speed. I wonder if there's a way to get like a lot of movement. I mean, what if we stacked some spirit? What if we got some more spirit, my dudes? I don't really need Spirit for auras. I have everything I need. But, choo-choo! And these trains are actually kind of pain in the ass. You know what these trains counter the hardest? They freaking counter Armour, of course. You know, when you get run over by the train, it doesn't like reduce your evasion or something like that. It only freaking breaks your armor, man. But of course, GG. Of course, GG. No surprises here from a triple G. Alright, where's the boss at? Not here. Not here. Sup, Klepsek? Jam Dobry. How are you doing, my friends? On this beautiful, sunny Saturday. Hope it's beautiful and sunny for you as well. Freaking trains, man. This is like a jump scare, man. Like, seriously. For an Armour character, this is scary, dude. You get hit by this. Which kinda doesn't really make a lot of sense, because if you have a lot of armor, then you shouldn't fear something like that. But actually, for Armour characters, this is the worst thing you can get hit by. That's a lot of damage. Lightweight? Oh, he actually dropped some items. Can't believe that. That's a lot of damage. It's sunny though. It's hella lot in Serbia today. Oh, I'm suffering. I'm suffering through the same problem. from the same issue. Man, we got like 15 divs on this map. Jeez. Jeez. That's a lot of money. Lightweight. I'm gonna sell those. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Luxinasis in the mid lane at 10 minutes. Yo, how are you doing, War? Still torturing yourself with League of Legends? Oops. Oh, my condolences, my friend. Are you still play League of Legends? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, we're having much more fun here in the meantime. Alright, we need to get some tablets. Tablets. I have plenty of Abyss tablets right here. Effectiveness of monsters. Strong boxes, quantity. Desecrated currency and monster rarity. If I can get +2 or at least +1 somewhere, I'm going to use that. I'm going to put it to use. That's really good, also. You know what? I'm gonna use that. That's really good. This one. I think this one is pretty alright to use. What's up, Miro? Lightweight? Has your build changed much? I see some new gear. Yes. I actually figured it out. It feels much better now. And I mean much better. It's pure CI. We reduced the amount of armor a little bit, but we increased amount of damage, and it's like so much more smooth because we are basically immune to virtually any damage over time, really. So the energy shield recharge kicks in very quickly. It's just so much better, man. So much better. I think this is a map with increased ailment threshold, so we're not going to be freezing a lot. Damage is way higher, by the way, also. So I did something completely different, by the way. I started from Sorceress, part of the tree here. And what we did basically is we got CI, so we are immune to bleed, immune to poison, immune to ignite with a charm, and it's up like all the time. And we're immune to freeze because of these, and immune to stuns because of these 3 points. Well, immune to freeze is a stretch, but I didn't get stunned since I switched to this. I didn't get stunned and I didn't get frozen a single time. Not once. Like, legitimately not once. And I run some 200% daily maps off stream. And they felt very smooth. The damage is incredible. It's not like incredible, but it's good enough. For sure. But damn, it feels good to be a gangsta, that's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? You know, we could get even more damage if I went, for example, for like a Prism of Belief with +3 Furious Slam. Probably, you know, nobody's just using that, so it should be cheap. But I don't think that's mandatory. Probably doesn't make much sense to increase the mana cost even more. Just, it feels so good. You never get damage over time, you never get stunned, you never get frozen. Like, ever, I didn't get stunned a single time. The smoothest usage, honestly, at least in my opinion. It is, because these are the hardest maps nowadays, right? These are the hardest maps. I don't think that would be still good for Simulacrum. Simply because... Actually, I take it back. It would be totally fine doing Simulacrum if I just swapped one of my Spirit Gems into Convalescence. To get the recovery of Energy Shield. Then it would be fine. I think. It definitely will be fine. I mean, we still have... Let me break some armor. Let me break some decks. How much armor do we have? Let's see. Okay, so we got... We have 120,000 armor, still. Which is a lot. And we have, And we have 220,000 armor versus Elemental. I'm not even resistance capped right now, it just doesn't matter. Like, my ES, like, it just doesn't move below half. Like, never ever. So I guess we solve ES recovery by just not recovering and having big enough pool and damage reduction. And that's it. On top of that, there is a special tech, which I'm going to talk about in a second, if you guys are interested. Oh, damn, it actually feels good to play now. Like, actually feels good to play now. Not gonna lie, it feels like this juggernaut playstyle now. Like, you know, you just go in and just freaking destroy everything. You don't care about the incoming damage and stuff. You immune to CC and bullshit. Easily farm Simulacrum. Like, if you decide to get some Megalomaniacs or other stuff, you switch and farm easily. Yeah, if I got Convalescence, I definitely think I could. Because with Convalescence, you can just force the Energy Shield recharge. And Gemling also gets cooldown recovery right there. So Gemling gets Convalescence like every 15 seconds. That's more than enough. That's more than enough for it to feel very good. Simulacrum, to be honest, you could even drop Eternal Rage. Like, you don't need that for, like, what's the point? You just get your Walking Calamity once, and that's it. You just you always have Rage generation, always. So I don't have my buff, but I guess that's the damage without crazy amount of damage from Ancestor Cry. Damage is still decent, as you can see. So this is still not bad. Yesterday I switched to Mana Stacker and meta build on Twisters. It's so broken, so fast and smooth, but also honestly feels like it has no soul and will get bored in 2 days. I know why, man, because it's not melee. For us true melee players, these freaking Twister shit and range characters just doesn't feel the same, man. Just doesn't feel the same. What's up, SC boss? Build feeling solid, very solid. Very, very solid now. It's actually super, super fun. Incredibly tanky, immune to basically all CC. And damage over time effects with CI. So much better. I sit in PoB for like 2 hours yesterday and tried to figure this out. And I'm gonna, I guess, if you want to replicate that, I can give you a PoB or I can talk about it. But I'm gonna talk about it more in tomorrow's video, right? So where I'm gonna make a video about it and probably like make a guide on mobalytics also. Would be even better if I could get the duration of Ancestral Cry to like 2 minutes or something. So I could use it once in a map and then just have it for the entire map. That'd be super, super nice. Lightweight? Lightweight? Ew. Considering dropping this freeze immunity charm and actually doing slow immunity charm, I really don't think I'm getting frozen like ever. But I could be wrong. Okay, there's one abyss hiding somewhere still. Where is it? I found your channel. I always like bows and stuff in games. Bows? Oh no. I was creating poison bow, frenzy bow builds and stuff. Then I looked at the cracked sweet tankiness. Nothing feels better than tankiness, man. Why would you want to try to avoid hits when you can just like tank through everything? You know what I mean? What's the point? And it's so hot. It looks pretty good. I've been playing a version of Freddy this week and this one looks incredible. Could you show the new passive tree starting for Sorceress? Yes. Can also give you a PoB if you want. But there's been a lot of changes. The tree starts here, so we're pathing through Energy Shield and we are getting these 3 nodes which made all the difference in the world. Because you get ailment threshold based on your maximum ES. So not your pathetic amount of life, but maximum ES. And you're getting 28% in total from these 3 points. That means that with this node, that gives you a freaking 400% increased stun threshold with your rage, you're just stun immune. You cannot get stunned. With that damage reduction, I didn't get stunned a single time since yesterday. I don't think that even Slam from Monkey stunned me. Like literally nothing. You're just stun immune. I can give you the PoB. Why not? Why not, fellas? New, import, export. Gemling. And also I'm going to be experimenting with something, but a little bit later. I really wanted to try something. Save. Gem 95. 95 sort. Sorceress. Okay, and there you have it. I guess I'm going to explain the changes more or less. So we're starting change the not the Megalomaniac, the split personality from Druid to Sorceress. Going through these nodes makes us stun immune, and additionally we get one more jewel slot, so we can get Heart of the Well and fit in another guy over here that gives us additional rage. In this slot over here, you're getting 3, 4, 5 rage. And some other stats if you want. So, this is very nice also. Other than that, you know, just some small optimizations, I guess. But yeah, the gear has changed a little bit because I got something like that. This is incredible, by the way. Gives you damages fire, armor, energy shield, percent strength, which is an energy shield. Armor applies to elemental, faster start of energy shield recharge. This ring, by the way, after buffs, is kind of cracked. I wanted to make a video about it, but I didn't have enough time, so I just decided, screw it, man. But this ring is quite incredible. It really is. It's a very, 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 very strong ring. And since we are CI, we don't have to worry about chaos resistance now either. So I could actually put this ring in and still be resistance capped. Well, almost. Almost, but almost there. Is there at some point, it seems like you were about to give up on this build, but here it is, seems like it turned out amazing. The thing is that perhaps I'm used to just like playing strong and very like convenient to play builds that don't really have weaknesses. Like Freddy Fazbear was a build like that, super tanky, never having to struggle with like any tankiness. Maybe it's on me actually. Maybe my problem is that as soon as a build doesn't feel ridiculously tanky to me, I kind of like, you know, I don't want to say give up on it, but you know, I get like demotivated. Oh. Ooh. I don't think these can be saved, can they? That's tier 2 hybrid. No, but this has thorns. It's dead. Unless we're gonna cast or these thorns away. Whatever, man. Demotivated is a wrong is a wrong word. It's not demotivated. It's just I like to like take my time to figure out in a build how to fix its issues. And when I don't know how, I just like get like impatient. I think that's a better way to put it. It happened with Mana Stucker because I got demotivated Mana Stucker once. I didn't manage to make it tanky, though I was one-shotting Zesht. Mana Stucker? No. Mana Stucker I just put on hold because it was it would be like just super expensive to get upgrades there. That's number one. Number two, I really wanted to play Gemling. It would be a shame not to play Gemling, you know, at least once. All right, you know what? Let's do these deli maps, I guess. Here we have Slick, 200% deli. Okay, I'm gonna freeze absolutely nothing in this map because of this modifier. So we're not gonna have explosions. Well, let's do it. Just gotta generate my rage. Ah, we have witches here. If you really wanted to and play even more safe, you could just like kill everything with Furious Slam. This thing hits like a truck at this point. You know? Bro, these 200% deli monsters are freaking melting, bro. Like, literally. Freaking A, man. Oh, there's loot in there. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm so strong that 200% deli looks like regular maps. I'm not even kidding. Sure, this map isn't like without like crazy damage mods or anything like that, but like, who cares? I don't think that would change anything. This Ancestral Cry is broken. The more often you have it, like with Ancestral Cry, you truly start doing like millions of damage. Like truly crazy damage. But also I'm so freaking tanky, and the best part about it, as I mentioned before, is that you cannot get frozen. You cannot get stunned. No bleed, no poison, no ignite, freaking nothing. You're just immune to everything. Literally everything. Okay. Is that worth something? I don't want to go back and check. What were you using to level before doing the swap at 80? I was just doing the shield wall. That is worth something? I think it's one div maybe, Uthred. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going back, screw it. If it's not worth anything, you guys, it's your fault. I'm just gonna put it this way. Oh, this is the one that slows you down. Like, really hard. I need to figure out a way to get even more damage. It's not like it's needed, but... Sup, Kosis? It was nice to meet you, man. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. It's on me. No, it's alright, man. Yeah, you gotta pay me the divine back for that, man. It's your fault. Alright, 200% Delhi boss. It's not bad. What's up, Samo? What's up, man? We stacking? That I just finished stacking. I just finished my workout. As you can see, boom. the bullets looking pretty visible, and now we're stacking more things, man. We're freaking stacking Rage and freaking Path of Exile. Later, maybe we're gonna be stacking League of Legends. I'm just kidding. Don't take that too serious, boys. I'm in a good mood, but my mood is not that good to play League, man. That's for sure. I'm gonna tell you that much. Lightweight. Look how tanky I am. What the? I mean, bruh. Oh, experience shrine. Ooh, that's nice. What made it even more like pleasant is that I have faster start of energy shield recharge on one of my rings. I got Kulamak, so like I don't know, it's like below 3 seconds at this point. So the recharge starts very, very quickly. Just additional bonus, I guess. Certainly a bonus. Better power. Rawr. I'm not gonna go lie, like this build is probably stronger than Freddy Fazbear, man. This build freaking It's cracked, bro. I can't believe that we made a hybrid armor energy shield actually work. That's something. And, you know, it's not being said that we're not gonna find additional upgrades. You know, there's a chance. I'm not done yet. Nah, but it feels so smooth. Like, the fact that you just cannot get CC'd, like, changes everything, bro. It really does. Like, all the difference in the world. And I'm just not taking damage, man, like, at all. I'm sorry, but I'm just not. I have too much armor, and armor applies to elemental, and immunity to chaos at the same time, so... Alright. So basically, that was a showcase how we're dealing with this. What is that makes your ES purple sometimes? It's poison. Which we still can get poisoned, but we're not taking any damage from poison. Which makes it like, you know, useless basically. You can still get poisoned, so I guess like there are probably some items that you could you know, utilize, like, you know, gain additional effects when you're poisoned. Could probably do something about that, but you know, we're not on this build. Working with weights or body weight only. I remember you're working on the hold, but I forgot. I have dumbbells that I can, you know, just take the weight off and add some more. So that's really convenient. Other than that, just body weight exercises. So just push-ups. Oh, actually, it is worth something. It's kind of nice. Alright, Lepsic, you're saved, my friend. You're saved. For now. Ooh! I don't have tablets anymore. Ooh! I was preparing my day. Yeah! Preparing your div? More like preparing your anus. I'm just kidding. Don't take that too seriously, fellas. Okay, give me some XP. Give me some XP. What's up, Dante? What do you, Samo? Do you workout with actual weights? What kind of workout is that? The best workout out there, you know, as my grandpa used to say, was just going out there and working. Physical labor, that's the best workout. It's kinda it's true though, it's kinda true, not gonna lie. He wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong indeed. Could you show your jewels placement? Timeless jewel here. This doesn't matter. Timeless jewel here. This also doesn't matter. The rest doesn't matter. I mean, this one, Varana is good to be placed here because, you know, you just have access to Keystone. You don't need to spend any additional points. And that's it. And this one also doesn't matter. I mean, you know, just keep it in a good spot. Well, also, I was thinking maybe we could find better ways of gaining additional energy shield. But, I don't think I can beat these 3 points. Also, there is one huge thing that I'm missing. The anointment on the helmet. Which is like 90 divs. But that would free 4 passive points. 4. Not 1, not 2, not 3. 4. Man. That would be a lot. Also, this node is obviously incredibly strong. But when I use Ancestral Cry, it barely does anything. Because my damage is converted to fire, right? So I was thinking about, like, actually replacing that, maybe. But I don't know. This is so much freaking damage, man. This is like 250% increased physical damage. So much damage, dude. On the rest of these points, I can't really replace. This one, replacing these is freaking stupid. Not gonna lie. Like, we're basically immune to armor break also with these two. I have 75% reduced effective armor break. That is a lot, to be honest. That is quite a lot. Man, they really need to buff these resistance nodes on the tree. Holy smokes, they're bad. They're freaking ass. Increased damage while shapeshifted. Life regeneration while shapeshifted. Few mixers of concrete, guaranteed gains. Pretty much, man. You're not wrong. Not wrong about this. I don't think we're gonna be doing any replacements. It would be nice to have like legitimately few more passive points to like get this area cluster or something, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen for now, and that's okay. Pack size, very nice. Oh, very nice. Nice. Holy smokes. What a crazy freaking tablets we got here. We rolled. Oh, beautiful. Usually watch on YouTube, didn't know you had a Twitch. What's up, Natius? Welcome to the Twitch channel in that case. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for watching. Okay, give me my rage, please. I gotta say, on Gemling, it like feels so good to have like permanent walking calamity. I wanted to test out like the Oracle version of this build, and honestly, we're going to experiment with it on PUB. I think I will. Like give it a try at least. But yeah. Ooh, I lost all my rage. Oopsie. Okay, 1 minute 10 seconds of Ancestral Cry. It's time to rock. Could try to also make it a little bit faster. Making it a little bit faster wouldn't hurt. I do have 30% movement speed on my shoes. On the Nikes, Reebok pumps, 30% movement speed. Not bad. Oh. Another Uthred Saga. It's the same thing, right? Yeah, another div. Well, almost. Not bad. Holy slows. Like, I didn't think that getting CI and being immune to like damage over time is all of a sudden going to make it feel so freaking tanky. So tanky, this thing. (238% defend decree). Ooh. Holy smokes, man. You're the tankiest bastard out there, for sure, now. Tanky as hell. This armor is so freaking broken, by the way, dude. In case anyone was wondering about my opinion on this armor, it's kind of freaking busted, not gonna lie. Well, I guess what we could do to make it faster is like get the mage blood with movement speed. that's one thing we could do, I guess. know my Freddy only has 2k HP, and Bear ever gets to half health, and this looks even better. Armour is amazing this league. No, man. Armour is horrible, man. And the Warrior is like, you can't even rate it like out of 10. Warrior is like Warrior out of 10. It's completely freaking useless. It's a meme class. And Armour is useless too, guys. Like, I'm getting 67,000 energy field on my lid. Like, bro, like Armour is like, I can't freaking believe that someone actually out there is saying that Armour is bad. Like, you even freaking clicking Armour points on the passive tree if Armour is bad? Like, what are you talking about, man? Are you even clicking Armour on the tree if you say that Armour is bad? Like, what do you have, 1,000 armor or something? What are you talking about, man? Like, you just stack some armor, man. You're completely immortal in this game. Sorry, guys. What's up, Arxerg? Armor is the most shit defensive. Like, armor is incredible. Imagine, guys, imagine a situation that we get swords in 1.0. There is a good chance that that's gonna happen. Just imagine for a second. And one of the swords that they're gonna add to the game is freaking Dream Feather. For you that don't know, what Dream Feather would do is you just get attack damage. Well, that's replica Dream Feather. But you get attack damage based on how much armor you have. Bro, I am literally doing a 1,000,000 armor character next. That's my next character, period. I'm every passive on the tree is going to be invested into armor, man. Like, I'm not kidding. Are swords coming out next patch? There's a good chance. I mean, I would be really surprised if on the grand release they're not going to release like a martial weapon again. That would be really surprising. Be really surprising indeed. The only times really my energy shield drops is when I lose the 20% more evasion, 20% more energy shield from charge regulation. That's the only time. Kind of thinking about like dropping charge regulation actually. I don't know. That's a lot of damage. Without buffs on, 1 second. I'm gonna finish this map. I'm gonna show you in the hideout. But like, you mean without rage, even? Kind of, we always have high rage, so it's kind of like. I'm assuming like with rage, right? Because we have rage permanently. Okay, so rage is going up. Our armor is going up. Just AFK situation. So I guess it's gonna be this. But then you need to multiply that by 2 point whatever your degree of loyalty is, right? The highest roll is like 244. So like you multiply that number by almost 2.5 times, right? That's what you do. Monkey paw curls. You get increased damage per armor, but you're slower the more armor you have. Well, that'll be interesting. Be interesting to see. So you're telling me that warriors are not slow enough? Let's get that much. It should sell. Warriors are not slow enough. Also, I got really lucky, not gonna lie. I bought this. And, well, all attributes is like not the best stat in here, I guess. Fire resistance, also like all resistance would be even stronger. But why I bought this base is because it has 3.5 life regen per second. With CI, this completely mitigates the degen from Medveds and from Berserk. Literally just 3.5 regen and you're done with you never like you always like max health, right? You're never gonna die from that. Unless you're just gonna be sitting inside Shadewalkers for like 5 seconds, but you know, it hasn't happened to me. But this is really nice. So I'm so embarrassed, guys, where I put Simulacrum. You shouldn't be. Yesterday I didn't know either. So Simulacrum you have to put on the map that has at least 100 Delirium. On the Delirious map with this sign over here, that's at least 100. That's what you do. 3.5 regen can counter regen? Yeah, because we have 1 life. So with 3 regen per second, we are, on paper, recovering 300% of our life per second. So, I mean, that's a lot, right? That's even like 2 would be enough easily. Any amount here would be enough. Even with less recovery, this 3.5 becomes 1.7. That's still almost 200% of my total life pool per second. That is easily to mitigate any degen whatsoever, right? That's the fun part about going this build with CI, right? You need just a little bit of regen, and you don't need leech, you don't need mana leech, you don't need 1 regen, you don't need any chaos resistance. You're immune to bleed, immune to poison, immune to ignite, immune to stun, immune to freeze. You have good resistance versus shock. Like, you're just immune to everything, man. You're immune to everything. Like, what's gonna, like... You're not immune to slows. I'm thinking about replacing that. Like, legitimately. I'm kind of curious how good... You know what? Let's give it a freaking try, man. So why not? Well, you're kind of... At least you're resistant to slows because you have 25 slow resistance from these. So, I mean, that's useful, I guess. Let's give it a try. What is this charm? It's horrible, but it's fine. Will do. Degree just for tripling the armor effect? Yeah, additionally, it has very, very high armor and energy shield values. Very high. This is... Okay, I'm gonna show you. No, I completely skipped on the conversion because my armor is still very high. So we're mitigating damage to almost 0 from most hits. Against bosses, we have 8,000 energy shield pool, so who cares if we're gonna get hit for 3,000? Like from Monkey or something, that doesn't matter. And we still have a lot of armor, and armor applies to Elemental, and we have all the benefits of CI at the same time. And this armor has huge amount of armor and energy shield. I mean, look at this. Armor 1400, energy shield 444. These are like... Let's go a little bit higher. Let's go further beyond. These are basically... You're not gonna get like... You're barely gonna get a little bit more from like triple T1 chest. You know? Barely more from triple T1 chest. But here's the thing, this armor gives you insane amount of armor on top of that, a multiplier. Like absolutely incredible amount. And it gives you strength and intelligence. Nothing to sneeze at, right? On top of that, I guess you have 1 open slot, because this amount of armor and energy shield is with only 1 rune for defenses. So it's even closer, actually. This chest is freaking insane. I mean, it's insane for this build, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. How we designed that build. That's a better way to put it. Because for many other builds, this might be... It's just like it's hard to put together like all these things at the same time. It's like being CI, like mitigating all the degen from this, and you know, getting immunity to like annoying stuns and stuff like that. It's hard to put together. But because we're stacking rage, we're just also immune to stuns because of this. So it just feels really good actually to play now. Like really, really good. Okay, this is 200 deli with increased monster life. See how much damage we're gonna have. That's useless, that's useless. Where are the monsters here, man? Look how much energy shield I'm losing, by the way. I'm in the middle of 200% delirious abyssal monsters. I'm not even resistance capped, by the way. So I just didn't have like enough resistances. Like being immune to damage over time effects just fixed everything, by the way. This was the key. If I could make the Ancestral Cry duration last for like 2 minutes or something, I would like with confidence say that this was probably like the most fun like melee build I've made. Like legitimately.
Yeah, buddy! Wait! Yeah! Yep!
The only thing that sucks about Rampage, I'm gonna stand by that, is the fact that you have to walk back to like stop your Rampage to get the loot. That sucks. It takes a little bit for the animation to start. I mean, I know it scales with attack speed, but still. Ooh, this guy is tanky. Now he's immune to damage too. Look at that. But see, it's like, it's just so hard to freaking die, man. It really is. What's up, Mr. Codulets? You say that all the time on all builds? No, I mean, this one is really good, though. this one is good. The other builds? No, I mean, like, guys, let's be honest, like, if I made a shitty build, I wouldn't make a guide for it. So, if I saw that I made, like, a, you know, a build that doesn't feel good to play, then, you know, you would never see it, by the way. I would just like quit the stream in the middle and I'll be like, alright guys, see ya next time. Just hide everything on your filter, problem solved. That's freaking 5-head right there. I might need to implement that in the future. Just no woman, no cry, no items, no cry, I guess they say. I like how, you know, in the trailers, GG's like videos and stuff like that, they always play without any loot filters. That's like, normally it's just completely unplayable to play the game, like, to play this game without a loot filter. Like, let's be honest. You just cannot play Path of Exile without it. It's like very, very tough. Might wait! Indeed. And see guys, tell me if this build would be killable if you actually fit in Convalescence and like dropped like anything here. Tell me if this would be killable. Like, you just like take damage, like you take like freaking 300 damage per second from like 200% value monsters, and you boom, you click one button, you're back to full. Tell me if it would be killable. It's completely unkillable, man. Just can't kill this thing. I need to craft myself like actually like top tier gear or something. to like reach even more high, even higher amount of armor in this. Okay, how much damage is this gonna take? Oh, 1,000? Please don't kill me. Like that, this is just hilarious, man. Okay, this guy's immune to damage. He's immune to damage again. I don't even know why these abyssal monsters sometimes have so many immunities. But I guess sometimes you just have to take your time. Sometimes they just like, they're like faker, they say no to death. What is the investment so far? I'm legitimately going to count after this map if you want. I'm actually kind of interested too. But I'll tell you that at current investment, I can do anything in the game. No problem, without any issues. There's two things I would like to solve. Make it a little bit faster still, the rampage, so getting movement speed some freaking how. I don't know how. Maybe like the spirit route. Maybe there is a solution for that. Maybe. Yeah, what called you that is shit talking my build? Yo, called you, show yours. Show your 200% delirium freaking build. I want to see. What are the thoughts on Hateforge? Give you plus 20 maximum rage. At the end of the day, I was thinking about Hateforge for a long time. I don't know if you can make it give you 20 plus. I'm not sure how. I think it's like perfect roll with perfect cultivation would give you 20. But, you know, if you have 7,000 divines, then yeah, you can get that. But, you obviously lose plus 2 to skills and a lot of defense. Like a lot of defense. Possibly resistances or something. So, you know, like plus 20 rage, Raveforge is going to be like at least a couple thousand divines. It's probably going to be in the range of a mirror. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of tough. It's kind of tough to get. I'm not necessarily sure if it will be better than this. And these are 4-stat gloves. They have T1 armor and energy shield, T1 flat armor and energy shield, plus 2 to skills, and armor applies to Ellie. The 2 remaining stats, life and mana per kill, are completely useless. They don't do anything for us. And these are probably already better than crazy Hateforge. Just so, you know. Defend with Gorgul, stack with Decree? Nope. Only the highest effect is taken into consideration at the time. So for example, if you have this, That doesn't work. Defend with 144% of armor against projectile attacks is not going to work. You're just defending with 213 against everything, right? It's projectiles, whatever. Melee hits, spells, blah 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 blah. I mean, Mr. Cornelius, all timing is good and tanky builds, but all of them have major problem. What major problem? You're gonna have a major problem in this chat in a second. I'm just kidding. What major problem, man? What do you want from me, buddy? We're gonna have problems. Alright? We're gonna have problems in a second, buddy boo. Okay, this guy's gonna take a second. I don't have my Ancestor Cry. I take it back. I guess it's not gonna be that long. Ancestor Cry is like literally like probably like 2 times more damage for me. It's like a lot of damage, man. Alright, but anyway, yeah, that's 200% Delhi maps are literally just like a breeze. Your build was clearing 200% Delhi slower, no? There you go. Like, freaking tell him, Klepsik. Freaking tell his ass to stop freaking flaming me, man. Strength Stacker Brutus literally didn't have any problems. It was solid. Tell him, Josh. Off you freaking go. Get these 2 people in my chat a freaking chair and some beer, man. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Mr. Cody, let's freaking coming over thinking that he's something special. Alright, so you wanted the cost. Alright, I know that these claws, this talisman is not worth 25 divines, but I crafted it for 25 divines. Right? Honestly, I'm considering actually, since the prices of the jawbones dropped completely, I'm considering actually dropping that physical damage and getting higher tier. That would be a lot of damage for me, actually, just like that. This is only like this is tier 5 Fizz. Tier 5. Dude, I think I'm gonna do this like now, actually. I mean, I'm dead freaking serious. Like, even if I'm gonna spend like 30 divs on this, I think it's worth it. But anyway, I crafted out for 25 divs. This chest is dirt cheap. You can get one with 200% defend for 1 exalt. I'm dead freaking serious. 1 exalt. You can get the one with 200 defend and 3 sockets for 1 exalt still. I mean, I got multiple. I bought like 20 for 1 exalt because I tried to corrupt them. And this is the best one I got, but, you know, you get the point. So this is 1 exalt. This I bought for 1 divine. It's very strong. You can get something similar for, like, yeah. Ring literally with resistances, as much res as possible, and cold damage to attacks. I don't know, it's gonna be couple divs. Couple divs for that. This, I admit, this is probably worth like 50 divs. So we're up to, I don't know, 80 divs so far. This can be with 1 socket. The one with 2 sockets is... The 2 socket one is like... Okay, but this is non-corrupted. A corrupted one with 2 sockets is probably going to be like pennies. It's got to be pennies. Let's be honest. I'm going to check, man. Out of curiosity. Crown of Ice. I got 5 for less than a div in quality socketed, corrupted in 238 in minutes. Yeah, because there's like 8,000 of them on the market. Okay, Crown of Ice, 2 sockets. Crown of Ice with 2 sockets is 5 exalts. So, there you have it. These gloves I bought for 1 divine yesterday. Boots, couple divs. Literally couple divs. And then belt, I think like 5 divines for something like that. Let me see. Oh, it's 2 divines. I take it back. 4 divs. So all of this combined, disregarding this, right? You don't need that. Is 100 divs. About that much. 100 divs. And then you get the... let's just say another 50 for all of these. Because it's 25. This one, maybe a little bit more. Maybe 60, 70. But in total, it's about 150 divs for everything that I have. So it's... like, the most expensive part is the amulet, really. Right? You can get something, like, without that spell damage and, for example, like, all attributes, and it would be, like, so much cheaper. Also, it doesn't need to have 50 spirit. I still have a lot of spirit left over, so... What's up, Nasus player? Are we ready for the real game? Bro, I'm so hyped, actually. For, like, you saw the PV1 thing? Damn. Well, I'm hyped also to min-max this character, because holy smokes. Quick question, would you do Nightfall build? Would you go for Constricted Command or a 1200 armor helmet? It's really hard to say. Depending on what my build would need. Going for Constricted Command is never a bad idea because you're already holding a shield, so you're gonna have a lot of armor from the shield itself. Alright guys, big question. Are we crafting a weapon from scratch, or are we deleting this physical damage and trying to get like tier 3 or tier 2? From scratch? From scratch means that it's gonna be a 3-socket weapon. Possibly with some extra quality on top of that. Probably from scratch. Craft from scratch. New craft. Damn it, man. I guess it's freaking decided. Shit my boots. Yeah, alright, man. It is what it is. Make a new one and sell the one you have now. Oh, you want to buy? You want to buy that? You want to buy that, guys? Man, but if I got like tier 2 Fizz on this weapon, this is kind of like crazy good weapon, you know? I don't know. I don't know, man. Anyway, Magi Talisman. First of all, how expensive are those? With 3 sockets. Wait, really? Non-corrupted. There is 1,200 of them? Alright, hold on a second. Holy smokes, it's so hot today. Is this as hot for you guys? Okay. So we need item level 82. 82 is needed. So be it. So 82. Okay, there is absolutely infinite amount of them. And they're all pretty damn cheap. All of them. So, good news. Getting a base is going to be dirt cheap. That's nice. That's good news right there. All of them are very, very nice. Anyone selling some with extra item quality? They are. This one, 2 divs, 25. How much are these items, by the way? At Series Temple. Blacksmith Infuser. They're not too expensive. I mean, I think buying a base like that is still better. It's gotta be better. It's 25 quality. This is definitely the base base. Germany 36. Oof. 33 degree. Oh, man, I'm getting even hotter. Freaking reading those messages in the chat, man. It's incredible how cheap this base is. How much money do we have? Well, we have decent amount of money. That should be enough. Should be enough, boys. Alright, so the beginning is extremely modest. We just want to get tier... You know what? I would settle probably for tier 2 Fizz. I would probably settle for that. Okay, drop that. And here we go. I mean, getting Fizz is going to be borderline, like... You know what the weight is? On percent Fizz? Look at that. It's 25 weight. It's 1 in a freaking... What? It's 1 in 2,000 that you're gonna roll this. But honestly, this wouldn't be bad either. This cruel. It wouldn't be bad at all. Hybrid. Attack speed. We don't need attack speed at all, by the way. I mean, if it's gonna... Once we're gonna be doing suffixes, if it's gonna happen, then it's not like... It's okay, but... Man, I wish we could freaking hit, like, the fracture first try. Something tells me that's not gonna happen. I mean, even if we're gonna get +5 to melee skills, I can't keep that. That's the problem. I just can't keep this. That was T1, I think, but it's hybrid. I cannot get hybrid. Hybrid's freaking useless. I don't even know what we're gonna do later with this, by the way. Because if I want to get the gain damage as extra Fizz, what do I can't, like... That's gonna be rough, man. It's gonna be legitimately rough. It's gonna be legitimately rough to get everything at the same time. Like, really rough. Tier 2. No way. No way tier 2 is happening. At tier 1 I would fracture, but tier 2 is just not it. It's not going on anymore. Damn it, man. Tried making Giga Crossbow in 0.3. It took me 9,000 Chaos Orbs for T1 Fizz. That's promising. Oh. How expensive are chaos anyway? What the hell? We went through 25 divs just now. Alright, you know what, guys? I'm keeping this for now. I'm not going to be crafting this from scratch because that's gonna be pain. And what we're gonna do instead is try to hit a higher fizz on this weapon. So right now we're sitting at 117 without any buffs. No, it's 131. We're gonna try to hit this. That's a really good weapon. Okay, so annuls. Let's hit this. And ancient jawbone. Ancient jawbones are not too expensive. Let's try 3 for now. Let's try one more. Let's try 4. Okay. You know, we're gonna get like tier 4 even, and I'm gonna keep. That's gonna be already a good damage boost. We get high hybrid. That's not gonna do. We got tier 3 hybrid, I think. Is it tier 3? It's tier 3 hybrid. Bro, if that was tier 3 fizz, that would have been incredible. Nope. Okay, we didn't get physical a single time yet out of 12 mods. That's a good start. It's a good start for sure. Oof. Oh. Man, that's gonna hurt me physically. I'm gonna be freaking after we're done with this, we're gonna be freaking something tells me gonna be upset. Okay, but like I rolled 24 times and I didn't get fizz a single time. You're kidding? You're telling me? Out of 24, not once? Come on, man! More Omens of Light. This is incredible. Okay, I'm gonna get 8, man. Screw this. I'm gonna get 8. Jawbone. I'm gonna get 8 of these too. Was it gonna be like 14 divs? Yep. Okay, someone should sell them. Dog shit waiting for fizz? Man, but like that's some bullshit RNG right there. Sanka's Fallacy proccing soon? It's fine. It's fine. I made like a lot of divines yesterday. And we can make a lot of money too, so it's okay. Okay. Let's try 15. 7. That's okay. But watch carefully, guys. Once we hit Fizz, it's gonna be like tier 2. And it's gonna be like 400 divine weapon. Watch carefully. Copium. For sure, by the way. That's still not a single fizz. That's freaking impressive, legitimately. Like out of 30 rolls, not getting fizz once is actually kind of impressive. Level of bad luck. I'm not gonna lie. Again, nope. Nope. What is this, 36? That is legitimately freaking impressive at this point. That is so freaking rare. That is like unreal rare. What's happening right now? I think. Right? Okay, I'm done. Alright, I mean, guys, this is good amount of fizz. I'm sorry. This is good amount of fizz. We gained... Give me my rage. Go again? Like, I'm gonna show you something I'm gonna regret in a second, man. Okay, we gained like 20% more damage. 20% more damage. I mean, this is a good weapon right there. The only thing that we could change is if we could try to divine it a little bit. Screw it. I mean, I'm probably not touching this weapon like ever again. So might as well divine that thing. Might as well divine that thing and make it even better. And corrupt it later. Nah, I'm just kidding. Yo, what if we just sanctified? Nah, no, whatever. Alright, so 143, 154. That's a perfect roll. Like, actually perfect. Okay, there it is. I guess we're done. Vol Infuser? Nah. I can... Someone told me that with Vol Infusers, you can lose a stat if you corrupt. I am not touching this weapon, man. I'm sorry. No. Come on, bro. The freaking... Guys, you can use Vol Infusers, Vol Orbs, or even freaking whatever you want. Like, rotten assholes on your weapons if you want to, but I'm not touching this, okay? I'm not that. You can use it on your own weapons, man. Like, good luck. Alright, what is this? Bada beam, bada boom. Ritual. Omen of the Blessed. We need these.
Yeah, buddy! Wait! Yeah! Yep!
I mean, that's a powerful weapon right there. 666 plus 4. It's already 20 divines, and with this mod, 650 divines. Dude, without damage as extra fizz, the cheapest one on the market is 120. Without that mod, man. Yo, what the hell? Actually. That is a big weapon right there, man. Can get to 800 DPS with tier 2 fizz? No, we can't. guys, you're not gonna bait me. I'm really happy with this one. This weapon, in total, we spent about 100 divines to get this weapon, and I could sell it easily for 300, easy. And let's just leave it at this, right? Let's just keep it. That does make me happy, as it is. Okay, Omens of Light. 2,000 exalts for Omen of Light. What the heck, man? 8.4. So 5. 8.4 times 5 is 42, I think. There we go. Some ribs. There we go. And this thing, by the way, maybe we're gonna get some more currency. Maybe we're gonna do like a super crazy nerd tier talisman, but not right now, man. Not right now. How much does the 30% extra fizz add to the damage? I'm too broke to get a weapon with that, but now I have my 1k DPS tally I was using for the shaman. The thing is that having that, generally speaking, is useful, because if you're converting all of your damage to fire with Ancestral Cry, which is a huge damage boost, by the way, huge damage boost when you use it, you don't get any physical damage left anymore. And that physical damage not only gives you mana leech right now, but also allows you to still break armor. And on top of that, this allows you to potentially do some armor breaking with Hurl of Ice if you want to do it later. So having this mod I'm like 99% sure that having 30 damage as extra fizz, up to 33 by the way is max roll, is better than having, for example, additional percent fizz hybrid with accuracy here. I think it's still more. And on top of that, it gives you all of those, you know, additional bonuses you can do with this. So this is a very good prefix to have. Very, very good. Like, very good. So yeah. Alright, our damage jumped by 25%. That's a lot. It's a lot, boys. Okay, so both of these are simulacrums, right? Okay, both of these are simulacrums. Let's do these citadels that we had over there for now. And I think I had somewhere here, I also had Beyond to clear? Oh, there it is. There we go. Man, we got a lot of damage just now. Tuh. They're looking decent. I'm not gonna lie to you. You got reduced to 50%? Ah, not even close. And sometimes you're gonna take multiple hits in a row, and your ES is going to drop a little bit. But trust me, I don't. Since I swapped to what I'm doing right now, I don't think I dropped below 50% at once, like legitimately. And then once again, as I mentioned before, you can use Convalescence, and you're just immortal. So with Convalescence, you forcefully start Energy Shield Recharge, and it cannot stop until you're full. You're never gonna die of this, like, ever. I don't even use it because I don't need to. Also, it might look like sometimes I'm taking damage, but majority of this is because when you get Endurance Charge, your charge regulation procs and you get plus 20% more energy shield. So this energy shield doesn't instantly get recovered. You just basically have 20% less for a little bit, right? Until it recharges. So it's not really damage taken. You know, it's just, you know, works that way. How much the... oh, I answered that. And you know what? I wonder how fast I will be attacking with... a bear has this Fisher attack, and the Gemling, I do believe, gives it additional attack speed, if I remember correctly. I wonder how fast we'll be attacking with this. I'm gonna check after this map. I haven't checked that before. Okay, this amount of damage definitely helps with proccing Herald of Ice too. Sure. What's up, Abdullah? Not sure if I mentioned that before. How are you doing, my friend? How are you guys? Beautiful Saturday outside. Shiny, hot as hell. Literally, because we're doing a lot of fire damage. What's good, fellas? I need to check what this omen or whatever that was that allowed you to get like spirit on your boots. This could potentially be like a huge boost for us also, because we have a lot of spirit, right? We have 200. Maybe we could get like actually more movement speed from that compared to... Maybe we need that, man. We actually do. Do you like bear more today? Oh yeah, I fixed the build yesterday. Switched to CI completely. We're immune to stuns now, immune to damage over time, bleeds, poisons, ignites. Immune to freeze also, for the most part. Did we get frozen a single time, guys? I don't think we have, right? So the silver charm, I think, is the answer at the end of the day. It's not worth it to use a freezing charm. Holy smokes. Poor bosses. Oh, I need to talk to Duriani. Gymshark is having a sale if you want to get on that. New build seems to be shaping up really well. It is. I can already say with confidence that I'm very satisfied with how this is going. And kind of curious. I keep on thinking at this point what their potential upgrades maybe we could get after that, you know. We don't have armor applies to elemental on boots. Anyway, what is this spirit? Spirit. Mamamu's gaze. 1% movement speed per 15 spirit up to maximum 40. What? It's 1% per 15? How are you gonna get 600 from that ever? Besides, I already have that allocated in my armor. How are you gonna get this amount? You can't, man. It's just not gonna happen. Oh, that's out of the question. That's not gonna happen. For sure. That is not happening, my friends. Not even close. Alright, so we have these maps cleansed now. Let's farm them. Let's get all these fracturing orbs. Divine orbs are fine too. It's like so easy to kill by these Amumu bastards in the fog and lose your loot from the abyss, actually. Maybe I should be farming breach instead. I don't know. someone's gonna get freaking touched once by this stomp and they're dead at this point, you know? Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to test in POB how this character would look like if I actually did a Oracle instead. I kind of wanted to test it with Oracle because Oracle gets like an insane maximum rage node. Kind of wanted to see. And there's probably some other interesting nodes. I mean, Oracle gets some strength scaling, right? You're already using Crown of Ice, so you can get something off of that. I thought it was gonna be... I thought this is the boss. You baited. Yeah, we're just not getting frozen ever. It just doesn't happen. Oracle will be better. Is this SSF friendly? No. I mean, honestly? Oh, let's go. Honestly, I mean, this is easily gettable. You just kill Arbiter basically once or twice and you're gonna get that. This item drops from Arbiter all the time. And you need Crown of Ice, that's not gonna be easy, but you can still get it with Ritual. And you can farm this deterministically also. It's not gonna be that bad. Honestly, for SSF, it's like not that bad. I want to give you like false hope, you know what I mean? But I definitely I have seen builds that are worse for SSF than this one. Is it friendly though? Well, not necessarily. I wouldn't call it friendly, but. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm definitely going to try to push this guy like far, because holy smokes, like once we're gonna get to like really good gear, I already have very good gear, but once we're gonna get to like, you know, this level high, holy smokes, this build is gonna destroy everything. If I could get like 10,000 ES, I don't know how, but if I could get like 10,000 ES, you know, I just don't know how. No. I mean, sure, I could just get like pure intelligence boots and gloves, and that's 10k ES, but we're obviously losing a lot of armor if we're gonna do that. That's kind of what I want to avoid doing. Oh no. Don't die. Damn it, he died. Can I try this on Gemling or Monk? I think that Gemling is great. Alright, so let's think. Okay, you know what? After this map, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna go over pros and cons. I mean, on paper, on Monk is also going to work because Monk is just broken, right? Monk is just kind of broken this league, not gonna lie. But let's get over pros and cons of every potential class. So Gemling, I think it's very, very good. Gemling kind of solves a lot of things. Now, this node on Gemling is not necessarily super useful. Well, it's not useful at all, actually. It will give you like a little bit of extra armor and energy shield, and that's it. So this is like whatever. Then plus 2 to skills, very powerful. That's useful. Then obviously you get let's think. So you're getting 40% more area from this. 40% more area. 40% more area from this, so both of them very, you know, nice, feel good to use because of this. Then you get never-ending walking calamity. That is freaking huge because it synergizes even better with this node over here. Every 20 seconds, you just pop this, you use rampage for 15 seconds, and back to using this, using rampage, and so on. So it's a very good synergy then, and it just feels good gameplay to me. So that's incredible. Then you get, on Ferocious Roar, you get, well, that's whatever, but then you get 20% more damage when you use this. So that's a big damage boost. Then Herald of Ice is whatever. Then Berserk is very good once again. That's a freaking lot of rage right there. That's a lot of extra rage. And on top of that, you're getting rage effect. Both of them very good. Do you have max rage jewels? I do. And then you get charge regulation is completely useless. Scavenge plating gets 60% more armor from 40. So that's big. And then you get Eternal Rage that costs way less. Where do you get so much quality? 6% from Gemling, 9% from the belt, this thing, and put in Fox in here from Darkness Enthroned, and another 5% from Anointment Paragon. That's 40% in total. So these bonuses for this build that this guy gets are freaking huge. Oh, and this is not useless, by the way. This gives you crit immunity and 30% less cost, mana cost of skills. That is actually really useful for 2 points. That is really, really good, unironically. This one wouldn't be like atrocious either, but honestly. But I think that this one is really nice. That is very, very useful. And this allows you to pretty much run this build even without any like mana leech or anything like that. So this is really good. Alright, and I probably don't have to go over what this guy gets because, you know, he's just good. And then the Oracle. So let's take a look at Oracle in the meantime. So Druid, Oracle. I'm not gonna go over Shaman. But Oracle obviously gets this. And Oracle gets... I don't know, just would have to go this way, I guess. Why you sleepy? Didn't sleep that much today. These quality bonuses are insane, I think. I mean, this dude gets like, look at this. This guy gets plus 21 rage, right, from this. Oracle gets plus 21 rage here. So I mean, that's kind of busted too. Oracle also gets this, which is a lot of damage again. Not that much damage, but that's a lot of damage. Other than that, I guess Oracle is like not that broken. Increased damage here, just like straight up. Some Archon shit. This is for minions. Puh. This is for totems. Skill effect duration 30%, that's not useless. Some fizz damage. Avoid deaths from hits. Some stuff. Life cost of skill is 21% damage as chaos. I mean, that's freaking powerful. But it takes a lot of notes to get there, so that's kind of bad. This is whatever. I mean, Oracle did this. He has some of the good stuff here and some of the not very good stuff. Some of that is good and some of that is mediocre. Oracle would definitely not be better. I mean, that is insane. That's 21 rage, but that's not enough. That's not enough. Or just Mage Blood instead of that belt. I mean, Mage Blood could make it much faster. And for farming at the like super end game version, you know, losing that quality wouldn't be that big of a deal. You could put in Mage Blood if you wanted to. For like movement speed and I don't know, like maybe even armor. So if you had Mage Blood with armor, this build, like, we have ridiculous amount of armor, but when it comes to like a flat amount, we don't have that much. We have 2,000 here because plus 2 armor per 1 spirit, so 2k, 2.4. Like, we have 3k flat armor, that's it. So you had Mage Blood with double the effect, with Granite, you would double your armor. So you would have something ridiculous like 250,000 flat armor and about 500,000 versus Elemental, half a mil against Elemental. So Mage Blood could make you like incredibly tanky and faster, but you would lose, you know, some damage, I guess, and you know, so some of that stuff. But Mage Blood possibly would be better still. I agree. Whoa, what? Triple silver? Here is the thing, skill speed would not be that great. I don't think. I don't think that skill speed would be that great. The Rampage doesn't scale with attack speed. Only the beginning part of the... I mean, I'm gonna show you. See how slow this is? It's relatively slow. I'm gonna put medvets in there. That was like kind of instant almost. That's very, very fast all of a sudden. So, this only scales with movement speed, it doesn't scale with attack speed, your clearing skill. And the Furious Slam does, so, you know, the faster you attack, the faster you're gonna slam. So, yes. Alright. DK. Bitcoin! Time for some Bitcoin, boys. Let's do it. Bitcoin! We got a Wild Fracture from the previous map. Let's hope for more. Diamond Shrine, holy smokes. Another benefit of stacking very high amounts of rage is that you get crazy amount of damage as cold from Batailleurs. That is pretty powerful. That's pretty powerful, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna lie, having 300,000 tooltip on Rampage is kind of freaking scary. That is a lot of freaking tooltip on Rampage, dude. None of these supports give me damage. None of them. You're gonna see the damage increase. Like, not a single one. Dude, what if I use Fist of War on this ability? Like Fist of War 3. The mana cost would get really high, but I kinda wanna give it a try. Next map. Because with Fist of War, I'll be doing some gargantuan damage and more area also. Oh, is that acceleration? Oh, heck yes. Gotta go fast boost. Getting some more area wouldn't be bad either. About the Eternal Rage Amulet and drop that belt for Mage Blood. Also could do. Well, of course, you're losing prefix and a suffix and an amulet, so you're gonna make sacrifices. But if you want more damage, that being said, I don't know, I'm not sure why you would want more damage on this build, but if you wanted to keep on pushing damage, then you could do like so much, you know what I'm saying? You just keep on going, You get like +3 amulet, or even +4 amulet, or even +5 if you really wanted to. But with my current amount of damage, and we assembled that build 2 days ago, I'm doing 200% deli. Like, I don't even see a difference between 200 deli and like a normal map. I don't even see a difference. That's how much damage we're doing. So, yeah. We run some 200% deli maps today, and it's kind of like, I really don't see a difference. Everything just gets freaking one-shot. Like some small exceptions. Oh, I got frozen. For the first time. Oh, it's John Exile. Okay, 10 wisps in there. I see how it is. Dude, what the heck is going on? Can't recover my ES? Okay. What was that? It's a lot of wisps, fellas. Oh, I see how it is. Well, this is interesting. Oh my lord, what the heck is this abomination? Okay, there we go, it's dead. Bro, what was that? Why did I have like freaking 7 million wisps in there? Oh, that's a Shade Walker, that's a problem. This dude is a Shade Walker, boys. I can't stay in the degen zone for too long, that's the problem. Okay, slowly but surely. Holy smokes. Damn, man! Oh, this is a dangerous map, by the way. Damn! Spring air boxes are bugged. Yo, what was that, man? That's a freaking 7 million wisps on my screen. Oh, hold up. We crafting, boys. We're crafting. Hold up. Never mind. We're not crafting shit. Wonder if one of those is expensive. Is a rabbit maybe decent? I'm gonna check it out. Rabbit might be decent. Rabbit. Other than watching it, did you fracture your face by yourself? Yes. I bought like an item like that for like 10 exalts, and I just clicked fracture and boom. Hey, you know what? Check these items out, man. Check them out, boys. That's not gonna take too long. There we go. That's quick. That's quick. Wonder if we have more friends with 7 million wisps here to do. I wasn't even paying attention. Idol of Ralakesh. That's for minions that cannot be worth any money. Another rabbit. Ball tower shield. You know, I'm not checking these eyes. Screw this, man. Alright, no more wisps. Ground loot, yeah. I don't think that a lot of that is going to be super worth it. Anyway, that was kind of cool. I got my second Adorn from Chaos Temple farming, spent 300 divs to make 1500. Adorned is 1500 right now? Holy smokes, man. Okay, this shield is gone. Alright, let's take a look at those rabbits. Not even going to bother. Snake. This thing. Out of curiosity, just checking if any of those are, you know, useful, but Stoat. I don't think so. Okay, the rabbit is worth a little bit only. Get out of here, dude. Useless. I think that these rabbits were like very expensive at one point. I think in 0.3 maybe? Not so much anymore. Let's see, for the maps like this, having convalescence would be nice, because you could be just like sitting on top of the monster and just keep on fighting. How can I copy builds in-game? Isn't there a new thing for that? There is, but I have to be honest, I haven't been experimenting with it a lot. Like, first of all, I only made one build this league so far, like a full build guide, for Ronnie Coleman. So for Brutus build, for Brutus Strength Stacker. This one is gonna be next, by the way. For this one, I'm also gonna make a build. Wait, hold on, this guy was a lich, I think. Oh, never mind. It was a rogue exalt. Oh, I was supposed to put Fist of War 3 on the... Okay. Give it a try. The mana cost is gonna get disgusting, though. Trying to find bugged spring hard box shit so much the stuff isn't worth much, I guess. Yeah, there's probably like, you know, hundreds, thousands of them already. But maybe it's a good way to farm something like, I don't know, Magebloods and Headhunters. I'm not sure. Maybe it is. But it seems like it's mostly dropping high tier items though. And that's what it's good for. Why wait? No, 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 not another fog. Walk over here, boys. Over here. I wonder if Aftershock 2... Well, I have to say that this Furious Slam, like, technically we have one support that doesn't do anything. I wonder if there's like a way to like boost the damage from better supports even more. This Furious Slam would hit so freaking hard against bosses, by the way. Jeez Louise. Incredible damage. Probably fishing for rights. Yeah, that's true also. That's correct. That is true. Okay, I get my Ancestral Cry very, very often at this point. It's up almost all the time, which is cool. I would still love to, like, increase the duration of this to, like, 2 minutes or something. That'd be nice. We can't have everything, I guess. Ooh! Money! I mean, that's one divine from the invitation of Kulemak, at least. At least 1D from the boss. What's the new group of Kulemak for? You mean the one that I am using? Since I managed to get enough resistance, since we switched to CI, so I don't need to worry about the chaos resistance anymore, I decided that it's going to be a good idea to put it in there. Has a lot of very good stats, this thing. Like for example, faster start of energy shield recharge, percent increased energy shield, strength for ES, armor applies to LE, extra damage is fire. Like this thing is actually kind of cracked, not gonna lie. This thing is very strong. After they buffed it, you can get some really good ones. I even wanted to make a video before the stream today about it, but I guess I'm gonna do it tomorrow or something. Didn't have time. Gonna spit on this Exalt. It was too far away anyway. Wanna try some juicy breach farm? With 20-25 rares coming from the breach, depending if you will use it in the city or not. I have some tablets that I can share. I mean, maybe we can give it a try a little bit later. I need to start farming breach myself to begin with. This breach is apparently still like a crazy good farm, so you can find locks pretty consistently from breach also, like a really good tablets and stuff like that. Okay, I'm fully buffed now. Yeah, they didn't even freaking. This guy didn't even like manage to do the animation so that this guy would fall over on their ass. Holy smokes, man! Some catalysts are 300 exalts a piece. 300 exalts catalysts? Which ones? Oh, these refined. Okay. Okay, that makes me realize. Can we get anything? Nah. Is there a catalyst that will increase the effect of notable passive skills? I doubt it. I actually cannot get additional power from that. It's not gonna happen. Oh. It's okay. That's okay. And we got like 5 divs off of this map. Not bad. Not bad. Map boss drops a unique item, Monster's Treasure. What is this, like it's supposed to be like a good item or something? Minus 79% increased experience gain. Oh, that's a freaking... That's a bummer. It's a bummer for sure. Dude, I keep on forgetting about... I need to go back and actually do this. I keep on forgetting about testing Fist of War. This actually could be pretty potent, you know? Fist of War... First of War. Fist of War 3. And we're gonna put it instead of close combat, I guess. Alright, the mana cost is freaking gigantic now. Okay, I can't even use that. Dude, why is it 800 now? What do you mean? What do you mean it's 800? That's not double. It says cost multiplier 200%. That's not double. That's 3 times more. Excuse me? Oh, we're not gonna use that. Oops. Yeah, it's not gonna happen then. This costs way too much mana. It's not gonna happen. Take it back. If we could like drop cost to 0, your gear is kind of very good. Insane Kulamak ring. Yeah, and the funniest part is that I bought this ring for 1 divine. You can get similar ones. This spirit, by the way, gives me absolutely nothing. So the one with spirit is going to be like very, very cheap, generally speaking.
Wait!
Plus 9. Plus 9. Why not go Armour Explosion and Hurl of Ice? I wanted to do that. I forgot to test it out. I don't know if Armour Explosion itself is going to do a lot, but what I wanted to do is put Armor Break in there so that I can get Scavenge Plating stacks with just Rampage, basically. Because the damage on the Herald of Ice, I don't need more. How much tooltip do I have on Herald of Ice right now? I have 150,000, bro. I don't need more damage on Herald of Ice. It explodes everything. And in Delirium, it doesn't work anyway for the most part, so... Will I wait? And I'm not gonna lie, this build like grows on me. This grows on me big time, boys. We're playing this one for quite a bit. Oh no, don't die. Yeah, we're maxing this one out.
Wait!
Damn it, another one. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. No complaints here. I'm not going to send complaint to the, you know, city hall. For sure. Town hall, whatever. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna probably test the version with Mage Bud. Get some movement speed on Mage Bud, not gonna lie. And armor for even more tankiness. This damage is freaking insane, dude. Skill speed, it will feel so much better. It might. I'm not gonna disagree with that, with this, it might. I kinda, you know, this belt is like, for how expensive it is, which is not, it's very, very powerful too, I will say. Like getting +9 quality to everything gives you more rage effect, more area. This never costs glory, so this is useful. Also. Oh, I stunned him. Also doing some lightning damage from the jewel, from Heart of the Well, so we're shocking people all the time too. Well, not all the time, but sometimes. Damn it, man, he got stunned by the meteor. Unlucky. Will chain and explode. I can switch to it after this map. We can give it a try. I wanted to do that too, though, that generally speaking, because it will give me scavenge plating stacks all the time. It will refresh them, so I'm not gonna have to worry about like using, you know, something else. That is useful. I want to make a pillar blade, only int and strength stacking using vaulting. I'm not gonna lie, pillar sounds like Lich angle. Because Lich can go low life. She gets a lot of value from life stacking. And she can get... you can build defenses, but you can also build like the rings or lore weave that gives you damage based on how much life you have. You know which rings I'm talking about, right? So Lich can go really hard with this. I wanted to do a Lich build for a long time, and I just, you know, we didn't at the end of the day, for now, at least. Ah, he was in the fog. I pushed him back, man. Just gonna roll increased dex and area per int, so it doubles the area. I don't know if Pillar is still going to be good enough compared to other builds, but we can maybe try to do something with it nowadays. Maybe we could. Alright, so what was the setup? Uruk smelting. Armor explosion. And armor break 3, I do believe. On the Herald of Ice, wasn't it? So we're gonna drop +1 to cold. We're gonna drop... This stays, I think. We're gonna drop this, we're gonna drop this. We're gonna add these 3. Let's see how this is gonna go. The tilt up is still amazing. It's kind of a shame that, you know, it'd be great if you get instead of this +4, you get +3 essence that gives you attack skills. That is very, very good because that works on Walking Calamity and Herald of Ice, their attacks. But it is what it is. Can't have everything. Oh, there's even more beyond. Well, that's nice. Equip and drop my monsters replaced with other items. Interesting. Alright, let's see how this is gonna work. Wait, is this the map with increased Almond threshold?
Wait!
Minus max damage. Onslaught. Oh, they don't have Almond threshold, unless I'm blind. I don't think they do. Not sure why I kind of stopped proccing Herald of Ice now, all of a sudden. Not gonna lie. It's not because of map mods.
Wait!
Ooh. Pulling these guys out of fog. There's one. By the way, because I wanted to ask for quite some time, anyone is pushing Ronnie Coleman to, like, you know, super high end? I kind of like could still push more, but, you know, jumped into other projects. I kind of wanted to see what it would look like at the very, like, you know, top end investment. I mean, my scavenge blading does reset. I'll be honest, I don't see like a lot of difference on the Herald of Ice with and without the armor break tech. Not seeing a lot. Maybe I'm not doing enough physical damage, but for the most part, you know what? As long as Herald of Ice like helps a little bit of explosions, then it's fine. I don't need to invest into anything for it to explode things apart from just putting Herald of Ice, so I mean that's nice. If I stack like crazy amount of area, like Herald of Ice I guess wouldn't even be needed, so I could like swap it for something like Bark Skin or Convalescence. But Bark Skin would be like crazy amount of defense again. I was ready to invest into Ronnie, but I didn't know what exactly I was lacking in damage. I was lacking damage. Well, there are ways to boost damage further. One thing being, for example, doing like some crazy stuff with Nebulok and actually only one Brutus. I think this could potentially do a shitload of damage, but it would require some big changes. I think that Nebulok is going to get nerfed eventually. I think this mace is overpowered. Let's be honest. If they're gonna keep on making it easier to generate charges, and I gotta be honest, it's already relatively easy to generate charges. There are plenty of ways to do that. If they're gonna keep on doing this, then it's gonna be busted. It's just an offhand that guarantees a crit. Like, what the hell, man? You know what I'm saying? That is definitely going to be busted. I'm reading these mods again, but I don't know. It doesn't say that they have increased effectiveness of increased Almond threshold. So, not sure why on this map it's kind of hard for me to proc the Herald. I don't know. I don't even know what surge I had set up there. Purple bear. I don't even know I'm purple now. Oh, it's because of the buff from the right, from the charm. Yeah, like, playing this build is like, you know, playing multiple skins in League of Legends at the same time. You're playing, you know, purple Chroma Volibear and like, you know, the regular brown, and then there's some more. Crazy, man. Crazy strong. Guess it's not a good build for colorblind people. They're not gonna get to experience all the colors. Be honest, guys. For now, I think I'm gonna switch back to damage on this. I'm not gonna lie. Having less area also sucks. Magnified area is kind of important here. That being said, it would be nice to have a support that is better than +1 to cold skills on this. It would be big time useful. But I don't know if there is anything better than Elemental Armament, Cold Attunement, and Elemental Focus on this. I doubt it. Well, Cold Attunement barely gives me any damage actually, so this is another support that is not ideal. Because with this, I'm losing fire and cold damages, so... Well, I guess I could put Embiter there and be doing pure cold. I think that would actually increase my damage. Maybe. Embitter and Cold Pen? Maybe? It's gonna be doing pure cold and a lot of it. That could maybe work. If this one is not very useful. How much freeze chill magnet do you have? 0. I'm getting my freezes from a crazy amount of damage and damage added as, like literally, like all of it. Embitter. Do I have more embitters here? I don't. Embitter. I mean, Embitter shows barely any difference. It's doing pure cold now, though. You know, we do have cold penetration after that, but is it better? I don't know, man. Is it better to be doing pure cold? $130, $128. It's barely any difference. It's good that I dropped the other one, by the way, because I completely forgot that cold. That with this I was actually losing damage. I'm a freaking genius. I was actually losing damage with this support. Holy smokes! I mean, Herald of Ice is gonna be hitting even harder. Direct Rune of Mastery. Try this on gloves. Increase magnitude of knowledge ailments you inflict. Can help. Will help with what? I am proccing my Herald. That's not a problem. I'm just trying to figure out what's gonna be the highest damage supports on Herald. I am proccing inconsistently, so this is fine. But that's a good point though. This is useful for sure. But if I wanted to be proccing even more often, I would respec out of something and get these 4 points. With these 4 points, I'll be totally done. Because that's 30... That'll be 75% freeze buildup. That'll be fine forever. Like, literally. I would never need more than that. I'm actually thinking about it. What if I respect out of some of that armor? I doubt it's gonna hurt my armor by a lot. Yeah, that barely dropped my armor. We lost the armor break, but I don't think that's a big deal. And for slows, we have a charm. And now we're getting +1 additional rage also. Some skill speed. If you put the freeze support gem, I know. I don't think putting freeze on top of that is gonna be like mandatory. But I gotta figure out a way to increase the damage on Herald of Ice a little bit more. What would be additional good supports here? There's gotta be some support on... There's gotta be some good support for... Kinda thinking about close combat too. Not gonna lie. Kinda thinking about close combat too. Ambrosia on Herald of Ice? Is that even going to work? There's no way, right? There's no way that's gonna... No, it doesn't work. Doomsayer. What? Oh, the passive tree. No. I don't need that. I don't need that, my friend. I'm just... The only thing I'm looking for is literally just to put Ice Bite. I'm just looking for something that's going to increase the damage on it. Gain 30% damage as cold damage for 6 seconds on freezing enemy with supported skills. Herald of Ice cannot freeze. That's not gonna do it, boys. It's not gonna do it either. There we go. More more options, boys. Just keep on freaking shooting, man. Maybe one of them are gonna be correct. The most random shit. Hey, yo, oh, God, what about Echoing Cry on your Herald of Ice? Yo, what about Second Wind? No, I'm just kidding. Embither? Nah, I just tested it. It's not good, also. Will be alright, but I don't have any Cold Pen anyway, so... I don't have any penetration on the build, so it's not gonna do anything. Ice Pen also not, because we're doing a lot of fire damage and lightning also. We're doing kind of like a split of fire, cold, and lightning. Wool Nettles, Embrace. That's 200 divs for not that much extra damage. It's 200 divs, man. Gotta be something that's not dog shit in here. As I said, close combat would be way better than what I had before. Think about close combat, dude. Like, most of them are in close range to me. This should be usually 10 to 20% more damage. This should usually be 10 to 20% more damage on most things I'm gonna hit this with. And I guess, I don't know, Cold Mastery is gonna stay for 10% more. But I mean, that's still like... I dropped here a support that was making me lose damage, so I mean, that's a win for sure. I think you guys are gonna agree that this is better than before. 100%. Also, I need one extra int. Hold up. If I had one extra int gem and one extra dexterity. I need one blue. One blue anywhere. Oh, clarity, I can put it in. It doesn't need to be... Oh, actually... Okay, it's fine. I guess it's fine. That's actually not useless. I should have used that before. That's not useless. As a matter of fact. Something is freezing and ice, but buffs all your attacks, including Hurl of Ice. No, but once again, you're not going to gain... You cannot freeze with Hurl of Ice. You cannot. It's just not doable. Right? And we have Elemental Focus on top of that, so... You can't freeze with this. You can freeze potentially if you're doing Armour Explosion Tech. Then yes. But we're not going to be doing that either. Frozen Falls. If there was a support that gives you, like, just penetration for all elemental resistances, that would be good. I would use that. Templar dropped to 11 and Sork is 24. Bear. Sork honestly dropped since yesterday. Sork was 27 when I bought it yesterday. So that's actually kind of nice. Apparently GG was merciful and they didn't make the drop rate of split personality 0. So apparently it drops from time to time, which is nice. Man, it feels so good to be immune to stunts. Or you want me to test something? You guys wanna? You guys want to showcase? We're gonna kill this boss with auto attacks. I wanted to see that for a long time. I'm immune to curses. I like temporal chains and stuff. I didn't even know it's possible. I love it. Speaking of which, I wish they fixed this node when it comes to curses. This node literally doesn't work, by the way. It says that you're immune to exposure and immune to unaffected by elemental weakness, but you are when it's allocated. It doesn't do anything. Not gonna lie, this is kind of useful because with this node, if it worked, you're just immune to, like, your resistance cannot drop. I don't think there's a debuff in the game after that that would drop your res. And that's useful. But, you know. GG was like, what? Let's put it in the game and not test it before. I'm just kidding. They did such ridiculous amount. I don't think that's worth anything, right? Is it? I'm not sure. They did such insane amount of content in patch 0.5. That's just insane. Do it, I will. Path of Tourist, I will indeed. The Path of Tourist for a long time, not for a long time, but for some time, I thought you were like a content creator. Path of Evening. There's a guy like that. There's a lot of people that their names start with Path of something. Note that from the Monk Tree side and the Rune both does 50, 100, so it's 100%. I'll be honest, curses are kind of whatever, personally. I don't think they're that big of a deal. Curses were way more frustrating when you had constant effect. But nowadays, I see temp chains. I have a charm that gives me immunity to slowing effects. Even if I'm going to get hit by this circle, okay, that's -1 charm, like, you know, charge over here, and that's it. So, Elder Weakness is dangerous though, because if you're not overcapped on resistance, it's very dangerous in hardcore for sure. So if you're not overcapped, then it's gonna kill you very quickly if you're not careful. And then Enfeeble is whatever. And that's it. There's 3 curses, right? That's it. There's nothing else after that. Maybe they're gonna put some more curses in the game later. Who knows? Alright, boys. Wanna see something? I'm gonna kill this boss with auto attacks. No, I can't put this in auto attack? Oh, I can. There we go. But I don't have... damn it. Okay, that was hilarious. That was hilarious, man. Oh my lord. Man, that was without Ancestor Cry. I need to do that test again later. Next map. Next map. Dude, this boss just got bear slapped, literally. Bada beam, bada boom. Left hook, right hook, and the boss is gone. Lord. The auto attack tech is here, boys. I wonder if I could get some more damage. I could get some more damage too, because this barely gives me anything, man. I could get some more damage here as well. That's so freaking hilarious. Alright, let's get out of here. I didn't need this attack speed here, man. In this slot. But what else would be better? I mean, let's just keep it. It's fine. I could put LE focus, I guess. 25% more damage here again. Let's keep it. It's okay. Your thoughts on Infernal Cry? Infernal Cry? Well, oh, this is useless. Well, Infernal Cry used to be incredibly overpowered in patch 0.1 and 0.2, when it was giving you, I think, 150% damage as fire or something. And then they nerfed it to what it is now, which is, I don't know, what, 60% or something like that. And I would say that now it's way more balanced. It's balanced now. It's like, it's not bad. It's not too weak, and it's not too strong, I think. Especially that there's plenty of things you can do to like bypass the charges, and you can use it on multiple attacks. It's useful, and it makes a lot of sense with Mace playstyle that is oriented around having like slow attacks, but you know, but very strong ones. There's probably going to be more Warcries once they add like axes and swords to the game. It's probably going to be more. We used the level 3 gem, yeah, the lowest possible. I think it was level 7 or 6 or something like that. Maybe 3 actually. Maybe you're right. Conk area and auto attack best slot. Yeah, we have that. Have that already. Okay, I need to get to the boss. And I need to save my Infernal Cry. Oh, that's a 1 minute Infernal Cry duration. And not an Infernal, Ancestral Cry.
Wait!
Oh no, oh, okay, never mind. I don't know how he was outside of the fog, but he was. Apparently. Freaking bear slap, dude. Okay. So we're doing Uthred, I guess. That's like almost a div. It's incredible how long this duration on the rampage you can make it, right? With this amount of rage. You can rampage for like 20 seconds straight. Oh damn it. You can rampage for a very long time. Ah, this regeneration feels so good. I guess, like, I legitimately don't see a difference with these mods and without them. Like, that wasn't actually giving us that much armor, let's be honest. We already have, like, I don't know, 500% increased on this build. Legitimately thinking about maybe even dropping these 4 and getting, like, 20% more damage from this cluster. That's 20% more damage, these 4 points. You know? It's 20% more. And then, of course, there's this notable on the helmet for 90 divs. We could drop this, and that's 4 passive points for free for us to get. I might need to get that, man, not gonna lie. Here's the question, guys. Once you put this Raven thing in the notable anointment in the helmet, can you change it to a different anointment? Or is it, like, done forever? See, if you can change it to a different anointment, then it's fine. But if you can't, then it's a freaking rip. Sup, Boo Boo? How are you doing? Oh. No idea. I'd say it can be changed, like, on just like on the amulet. But you had no idea. If I was a developer, that's fair enough. I respect that. Oh, you would allow me to change? Aw, thank you. I can try. No, man, it's 90 divs, man. No. I'm just gonna, like, find out on Reddit or something. No, you don't need to, man. It's fine. Oh, you do already. Oh, that's a different story. Okay, that's a different story. Okay, if it's not expensive, then if you can check it out, I would appreciate it. Only if it's not expensive, by the way. Only then. I guess you don't even need to, like, click, I think. It's gonna show if you'll be able to or not. Finish them up and check. Alright, perfect, thank you. Alright. Okay, I have my buffs this time. Did I just kill this boss in one hit? We need to test it one more time, man, after that, because there's too much chaos going on. Exactly, I think so too. That would be nice, because that would mean that I could drop this and put it in immediately, and that would be huge. That would be 4 passive points for me. That's amazing power boost right there. And on top of that, the helmet wouldn't be bricked, because this is a popular helmet, right? It wouldn't, like, lose its value if you can change the anointment. Be really cool. Oh, excuse me. do. Song? Oh man. That's like a remix or something, but it's like if you're gonna type like Night Style Chase the Sun, but like I doubt it. I doubt if you're gonna find it. Maybe, or like maybe a slightly different version you might find. But oh, oops. I can put it in an instilling tree. I can press instill. Okay, so it seems like you can, which is good news. Very good news, as a matter of fact. Okay, so I think we're doing it. It's expensive as hell, but I think we have to. Wait, double check. The only option is that maybe if I press button, it will give us some kind of message. Wait, double check. 1 minute. But if you're gonna lose, like, money from additional anointment, then just don't do it, man. I'm just gonna read on Reddit. It's not worth losing like 5 divs or something, depending on how expensive your anointment was. It's just not worth it. I don't want to lose. I want you to lose money. How does conversion from Decree of Loyalty work with CI? It doesn't. But this chest is still absolutely busted because you have basically as much armor and energy shield from this chest, almost as much as from triple T1 body. And on top of that, you get this line, defend with 200-something% of armor while you have energy shield. That is absolutely crazy. Busted. That is insanely busted. That is insane. Insane. Because this basically is a multiplier. It works? Okay, so I can thank you. So I can actually put it in the helmet then. Okay, thank you, thank you. This is absolutely insane. Insane. Because you can corrupt this up to 244%, and this line basically means that whatever armor you have, you multiply that by 2.4 times. That is to you first. Yeah, I mean, I saw this item, you know, on the release when we were data mining what items they added to the game, but yeah, you did, so thank you. But yeah, this item is insane. Crazy insane. But I didn't know I'm going to be making CI character, you know. That's gonna actually work, but this one works really well, so... It's actually, this character is probably one of the strongest melee characters I've made for sure. Like 100%. Alright, so how much is that right now? Okay, it's less than yesterday. A little bit. I mean, we gotta do it. We gotta do it, boys. I'm gonna lose fire resistance, which we have to put back in here. For example, runes, fire, 100 DS, barely anything. We have to put back in here, and we gotta get upgrade. I don't have any other slots I can use, right? Nope. Alright, and now we can anoint, ladies and gentlemen, we can anoint Craving Slaughter. And holy smokes, that is 4 passive points. 2 spare. Craving Slaughter costs Ire, Despair, Fear. Nothing. It's very cheap. Ire, Despair, Fear. It's pretty cheap. Alright, we can do many things with this, by the way. We can do plenty of things with this. Control click on these areas icons. Oh, I had no idea. That's useful. Alright, so we lost 100 ES, that's whatever. We can do plenty of things with this. Number one, Let's see the tooltip. Tooltip right now on Furious Slime is... What? This only gives this, right? This doesn't give like you. This doesn't give you anything else. It's only anointment, right? Why do I have so much tooltip in the hideout? All of a sudden. What? Did I have that much? Before? I mean, Herald of Ice is correct, I think. I guess I had that much before. Alright, so 400,000. For example, what we could do with these 4 points is this. And that is... It's actually not as much damage as I thought. Although my tooltip is... weird. 425. 425. That's weird. I thought that's gonna be more damage. Okay, so this is about 10% more. Crushing Verdict. I don't know if I want that extra damage, man. Like, I could invest all of that into tankiness. Like, faster start of energy shield recharge and tankiness. Straight up. Boom. Boom, what up? Solo rank can only do back doing some more League of Legends action. You know what I'm saying? Standard legs or not? Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Let me check one more time. I mean, it's 10% only. But there's no way that's only 10%. No way in the universe. I don't have that much percent increased depth. Or do I? I mean, I'm getting like 400% increased damage from this alone, I guess. Maybe I do. Maybe I do at the end of the day. But this also reduces attack speed, which kind of sucks. So, what can we do? Well, honestly, getting this would be not bad at all, by the way. Getting this would be very strong. These 4 points would be a lot of damage. Because with Ancestral Cry, I'm doing almost pure fire. Almost. That would be a lot of damage. Actually. Increased effect of fully broken armor. 35% in total. And 20% damage and like some damage here. That would be pretty powerful for sure. But would be useless for clearing though. 6 rage maybe. I don't have a lot of rage nodes anymore. There's one over here, and spending 5 points to get 4 rage is not worth it. There's no way that's worth it. And that's it when it comes to my rage options. This would have been incredible, but it's too far. Yeah, what if I anointed this in that case? And just spend 4 points back in here. What if I anointed Ickholt's Inferno? That's 200% increased fire damage, by the way. That's powerful. Isn't Lore Weave with Pulsar Kiln better for your build? Depending on what do we mean by better. If I would want to lose all of my armor and crazy tankiness, then maybe. For damage, like look, this armor doesn't give me damage, but this armor is responsible for pretty much all of my insane tankiness. So that's gonna, if I'm gonna drop that, that's gonna brick the build, kind of. It's not gonna brick it, but it's gonna feel much less useful. 6 rage for 4 points. Up. Oh, 4 rage, you mean? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's a little bit better. It's not gonna be more damage than this, but yeah, I can take a look. Okay, 260. With that rage, it would be 281. So it's less than 10%. On top of that, we get like just like a tiny bit of armor also, but it's probably a better way of spending these points. To the end of time. I can just slap some ES, man. Honestly, our damage is insane anyway. You know, we have a lot of damage, dude. Like, if I could consistently convert my damage to fire all the time, then this would be a no-brainer. This would be freaking insane. But this is going to be a lot of damage only when we use Ancestor Cry, which is often, don't get me wrong. This is still powerful. I mean, this is very powerful. Actually, this is a powerful anointment to have. For sure. For now, I'm just gonna get some ES, and after that, I'm gonna think. I don't know. Alcazar Gemling Perfect Strike build is so fun. Yeah, it's the Perfect Strike was first made by Wooly, I think. But yes, the instant Perfect Strike, yes. It's even better, I think, if you put Nebulok in offhand to have a guaranteed crits every time. That's even more busted. Unless Alcazar is doing that. But yeah. You know, screw it. For now, I'm just gonna get some ES, and after that, I'm gonna think. Just move on. Okay, peanut butter citadel time. It's time, boys. I can't believe that all of a sudden everyone is playing Perfect Strike, man. How is this possible? How is this possible, even? Oh, there's the dude. %, yes, 4 points on the 3 start. These 3. Yeah, with reduced mana. Could work, also. This kind of sucks, but this could be decent. You're right about this. I was thinking about this cluster yesterday. I'm like, minus 10% mana. But mana is not a big deal, especially if you have mana leech. It's super easy to get mana leech. Just can get one on weapon or ring or or gloves, anywhere you want. Deaths already. Alright guys, I think that this boss is going to be a good showcase, by the way. I'm gonna auto-attack this boss to the death. See how much damage we can do. Bear slaps. This auto attack Maul is like, by the way, so fun to use for some reason. I don't know, man. The way this bear is slapping those enemies. There's something about it, man. Okay, there it is. I need to... For the test to be accurate, I need to build my Ignite though. Let's build the Ancestor Cry. I think that should be enough. There we go. That's funny. Freaking bear slap to the Narnia, man. Exceptional staff. Who uses a staff, man? Nobody. Who uses staff? Oh, these guys that use staves. Something I never play. Spellcasters. There we go. Who fucking plays that shit, man? What about low life? You just need some ward, lol. Low life is not gonna happen. I fell in love on this build in particular with CI. CI works exceptionally well here. Because we're just immune to damage over time effects. And that is super, super, super useful. Extremely convenient. Also, no Chaos Res needed, even better. So I don't plan on replacing. CI is like 100% really good. Varana's Saga, I don't think that's worth much. I could be wrong, but I'm just gonna get my 3 Gs here. Why you can have low life in CI? Because your maximum life is 1. Therefore, you're always full life. You can still degenerate, for example, with Berserk or something like that in decimals, but the game treats full number as a amount of, you know, life you have. So if you have 1 life, you always have 1 life. You can have 1 or 0. 0, obviously, when you're 0 life, it's not very useful to have effects that grant you something on low life, right? Because you're freaking dead. And so that means that you can only be full, right? You can only have one. Is Bossy Boo over here? Maybe? Oh, it is. Let's get some endurance charges. What's up, boy? Decent damage. Guess I'm out of here. I forgot to put tablets in. I got 3 Gs and my cradles. Ooh! They're not cheap at all. Let's go. That's 6 divs for both of them. Even more. There we go. Oh, that was fast. Apparently people are farming the Arbiter. Okay, we need tablets. This build is unbearably good. Yeah, it's... Can you guys bear the power that this build provides? If we were compared this build to like a popular like singer, then even Justin Bieber wouldn't freaking hold anything to this build, man. Like, it's just just impossible. Hey, I tried. I tried. I gave it a try. Kind of wanted to play Perfect Strike though. Maybe we're gonna do a Perfect Strike after this build. For now, I'm definitely playing this. This is actually like freaking Thanos of melee builds. This one, not gonna lie. Okay, we have another Citadel in a second. This is very nice. They still didn't fix this Rogue Exile that only runs away. Does pretty much nothing but just keeps on running. Oh, no, don't kill him. There we go. The only problem with this is that when you're farming Abyss, it's too... Sometimes you kill those Amamu freaking monsters too fast, man. That's kind of pain in the ass. pause the best farm for this reason. Amamo dies before I see it. But sometimes it's actually a good thing, because if you kill them before they can even cast the fog, then you still drop the loot. So that's actually kind of nice. But it sometimes works. And this time it worked, for example, but sometimes it doesn't. If you just attack the portal when you hear it open, you can kill them before they even spawn the void. I mean, I cannot always do this when I'm rampaging through the map, right? that's the problem. On paper, you're right, but I guess I just need to get used to it. Maybe you could make it like consistent. Maybe you could. I remember how ass the rampage was in the beginning in 0.4. They actually made it so smooth. You can like take the corners very, very nicely. Suspension certainly got improved big time. Good brakes also. This freaking... This bear is a car now, a freaking race car, man. Can you have 0 life and 20 or some ward? Nope. The lowest life you can have is 1. You're not gonna make low life work with CI, Path of Tourist, if you're looking for that. That's not gonna happen. With CI, you cannot make it work. Exploit with Prism of Beliefs. What was the exploit? Kind of curious. Four macaronis. Oh, nice. Look at the boss. People do something and can see what are on the market unidentified, so they buy the expensive ones. Really? I haven't heard of this. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. I guess don't sell the unidentified ones and just, you know, identify yourself. I guess is the solution to that. But I haven't heard of exploit like this. And I don't know if they fixed that. I have no clue. Have you guys heard of this? It's 20 divs. Well, you can identify and hit the jackpot always. They didn't fix the last update. I think they did. I still don't get what combo mechanic makes you immune to Ignite. Charm. This lasts for like 4.5 seconds with the bonus from the campaign. That increases the duration by 30%. That is way more than enough to deal with anything in this game. 2 charm slots, both of them lasting 4.5 seconds. You don't get ignited ever, right? And even if you did like once or twice, who freaking cares? You get 36% reduced magnitude of Ignite from this node on top of that. Even if you did. So it's like not a big deal. You know what I mean?
Mortis.
Mortis. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. Identify, man. or like keep it for now and don't touch it. The prices of something like Prism of Belief usually goes up because these are chase items. So usually prices of items like these will go up over time. So it's better to keep. Do you have all bonuses from gem nodes, Ascendancy and Crystallized Immunity? Crystallized Immunity? This? No. Why? This is very shitty, honestly, with this node from Gemling. Because this one is the one that you have the most. And here you need to balance to have the same amount. So if you have this, you know, this is not going to work as well at the same time. No, like, once again, we are immune to ignites from the charm. And the bleed and poison we are immune to because we are CI. And then we're immune to stuns because we have insane amount of stun threshold with these 3 points over here we're pathing through. I didn't get stunned a single time since I switched to CI. Not once. Is any of those expensive? Hold on. Hedge Witch, Pharaoh's Rune, and Countess something. I need to check myself, I guess. Pharaoh's Rune of Hunt. No, this one. Okay, this one is not. Hedge, Witch. 30. And the last one was... I don't freaking remember, man. Damn it. I don't remember what the last one was. Countess, one additional arrow. You know, I'm gonna take this one since the other two are not expensive for sure. So maybe this one is. Maybe it is. And Neversink says it is. Neversink wouldn't freaking lie to me like that, right? Don't do me like this, Neversink. Oh. A lot of Kulamax. I mean, Amamamus, rather. That's one. That's two. Lightweight. Ew. Yeah, buddy. What's up, boys? There's another way. Another one. Not this time. Ooh! Light indeed. Plus 9 divs. Damn. Now this project, the weapon crafting project that we started, maybe we're gonna continue at the end of the day. Maybe we're gonna continue that. I mean, I already spent 20 divs on freaking Chaos Orbs to try to get high flat fizz or percent. And we failed all of them, so I mean that's not a good sign, man. It's not a good sign, buddy. You know how cool would it be to have an item? Oh, nice. How cool would it be to have an item that turns item into exceptional? Which means that it would like just give it extra socket, right? And it's exceptional now. We need that in the game, man. It's called Vol Orb. Thanks, man. That's brilliant. Great idea. I should use Vol Orbs on all my inventory, all my pieces. Now that I know. I mean, not gonna lie, like this thing I would sanctify, but I'm freaking scared as hell. I would sanctify this weapon. If we would get more damage, like +1 to melee skills also an option. Alright, how much is that? Countess something. I have Countess Sasuke Rune of Archery. It's like the least expensive one out of the 3 that we had there. Oops. Iron Citadel with overrun by the Abyssal. Say what? Alright guys, move out of the way, man. There's too much density here. I'm getting blocked, man. Out of the way, bastards. Give me that null. Wait, this map is also a Beyond map at the same time? What the heck? This map was overrun by the Abyssal. Freaking Abyssal my ass. What do you mean by that, man? What? What a freaking scam, man. Mount Hero SSF running out of argument orbs. might need to change your loot filter a little bit. So, yeah. I bought probably like 500 alchemy orbs at this point, because they just don't go through the filter, right? So I mean, I feel it, man. Uh-oh. I mean, I mean that was a Shade Walker. I got heavy stunned inside, so I'm like, I wonder if the Degen from Berserk is gonna kill me in the meantime, but it's not even close.
Wait!
I love bear form in PoE 2. Sadly, I hate fire skills and how they visually look. I wish there's some black theme for MTX for all of them. Black. You know, you don't have to convince me. Black is definitely my color, as you probably can see. But I have to say that generally PoE 2 is very visually pleasing. They're doing great job when it comes to everything, but I cannot like if you wanted to talk about visuals, I also cannot say like a bad word about visuals in PoE 2. This is basically like a ARPG with as good looking graphics as you can get on the market nowadays. There is like who competes graphically with PoE 2? What, Diablo 4? Okay. Like, that's the only thing you can do with Diablo 4 is look at this game because it's unplayable. It's okay, there you go. And also Diablo 4's graphics are freaking overrated. It's freaking overrated as hell, man. Yo, did you see that Rogue Exile? What was that death cell, man? Come on, buddy. It's your time, Mr. Geonor. It's time to say goodbye. Yeah, sometimes like Ebony style MTX from PoE 1 or even Abyssal Green series. Well, I bet they're gonna be adding more microtransactions in the future. I bet. It's time to say goodbye. Okay, now I'm fully buffed. Oh, out of mana? And he lived a little bit. Actually. He actually lived longer than a second, that's surprising. But it's kind of low on mana, so I couldn't attack. Should have used Rampage. Rampage actually still does more single target damage than Fury Slam, if you can actually believe it. Plus 3 minion skills. That's the most useless thing I've ever seen. Okay, hold them. Maybe actually I'm gonna take a look at that. 3 minion skills with rarity, with damage recoup, with ES, with something else, blah blah blah. Oh, look at that, man. Armour? Priest Armour also? Maybe it's not as horrible as I thought. Maybe we can use it actually. Hold up a second. Okay, what would be a good thing to get here? Do I have open suffix? I think open suffix. Do I? Yeah. I don't know about these. Cold and Chaos. That's certainly, we didn't lose value here. Forge Master Primal Effect bundle for Bear. Or just like buy the Fury of the Mountain, the unique talisman, and just be Diablo. Right? Just turn it to Diablo. It's also an option. Alright, +3 with chaos resistances, with some rarity, with maximum energy shield, with these stats, recoup. I tell you what, man, I'm gonna freaking list it for 10 divs if it's gonna go. Congratulations on you know, getting a good item for a cheap price. Congrats. Fire than lightning for my bow build. I'm trying. It looks clean. All the microtransactions. I legitimately, when it comes to, well, some microtransactions from PoE 1, I have to admit, are extremely, you know, they look extremely outdated and old. I will say that, but only some of them. The rest is totally fine. Oh, they have increased almond threshold here. No herald advice for me. Well, we're still going to be exploding them once we get Ancestor Cry. Ooh, Pandemonium Heart, Time Lost Sapphire, 80 divs. Divs. That's what I'm talking about, fellas. That's how we're making money. I don't know why a Rampage is growing on me. The skill is super satisfying to use. I will say, fellas, Rampage is freaking fun to use. Still running Decree. Why is CI losing a low life goodness? Because CI is extremely comfy. Because you're immune to damage over time bullshit. You're immune to chaos, so you can get different stats on your gear. Don't have to worry about chaos resistance. Immune to bleed, immune to poison. I like it, long story short. I like it big time. There's not that much stuff that you get by being low life. Especially if you have really good support already. And we do. So you lose the support, which is not that big of a deal. And then you lose one aura, which also is not a big deal because I don't have slots anyway here. I'm full. Decree still? Yes. Decree is still insane without even converting... Even without converting the maximum HP to armor, because it gives insane amount of armor. Like, insane. If you're crit stacking on Blood Mage, well, not only then, but she gets like the most value off of this. I mean, she. if you're crit, you get a lot of value. If you're not crit, it's like okay, but nothing crazy, honestly. Honestly, nothing crazy. Low life, you get crit, double support. This character is not crit, my friend. It's not crit. Double support, like 4 or 5 and amazing notables, 80% armor. If you're pathing towards them, and we're not. If we're pathing towards them, then perhaps. But I'm as far away from these nodes as humanly possible. So, I mean, they're like over here, but that's like so freaking far away. All life decree on Chayula and saw this build a few days ago, so I wanted to see similarities. How do you feel about, you know, the decree of loyalty? How do you feel about this armor? Still running Medveds? Yep. On Furious Slam. Ooh, another one. 3 is broken. Very strong. The fact that you're getting... Well, the low life conversion is like additional bonus, right? But the fact that you're also getting this armor multiplier on a single freaking item, and it can get corrupted for even more. Like, it's almost hard for me to believe that nobody's using this, you know? Almost hard to believe. Like, legitimately. Such a strong item. Very, very strong. Give me that 80 divs. Finally sold this thing after like, I don't know how long. Finally it's gone. Alright, man, we made some decent buck. We have an insane talisman. We made it way better. So that's good news. Defend with 240 armor is stupid. Yeah, but like, keep in mind that armor is completely useless, right? Armor is completely useless, doesn't do anything. We need to buff armor and blah 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 blah. 7 other 1,000 different messages that you're gonna see on freaking Reddit and on YouTube. Armor doesn't do anything, guys. Got POB to link. Want to see all the tech? Yes. I have... Nope. I need to open... Obliterator Bow, 23 divs. Let's go, Mr. Cody. Let's... Mr. Cody, let's... What do you mean armor has been insane since 0.3? I know, man. But that's what people keep saying, that armor is shit. I know it's freaking insane. You just build some armor nowadays, and you're freaking immortal in maps. You just don't take damage anymore. But, yeah, armor is shit. Keep in mind, guys. Alright, that's going to be it for today. Thank you very much for watching. It's kind of late. Tomorrow I'm going to try to do a longer stream, but probably like 6-7 hours. We'll see. But, and also tomorrow is going to be a video of this character. If anyone is curious about explanations and everything like that, then I'm going to just, like, you know, upload the explanations and, you know, all that stuff. So, yeah, you'll be able to see for yourself. But that's it. Thank you, and see you next time, my friends. And God bless.